Hello, this is Patriot 1776, and today I'm going to do my 2018 Senate electoral map prediction. I would do a House electoral map prediction too, but Republicans have held that consistently since 2010, and I don't think that that will even need to be an issue. But with the Senate, there is the issue of a 60 vote majority, which will be able to prevent any filibustering. So that is important to look at. Now, looking right off the bat, right now Republicans have 52 seats, Democrats have 46 seats, and there are two independents that caucus with the Democrats. Right away, it's looking very good for Republicans. Republicans have 9 seats up for re-election, and Democrats have 23. And if you look at the 2012 Senate elections, 2012 Senate elections weren't a presidential year, and because senators are elected for 6 years, the same Senate posts are up for re-election. And Obama won the 2012 election, and Democrats show up in much greater numbers for presidential elections than they do for midterm elections, which Republicans have done very well in 2010 when we run the House, and in 2014 when we took control of the Senate. So we should do much better than we did in 2012. Okay, now we have to look at the current Senate layout as it is. The stripes are 1 senator, Republican, 1 Democrat, blue Democrat, red Republican. Pretty standard. And this is the makeup of the 2012 Senate elections right now and in our starting point. So let's get right into it. Now, I think we can say with confidence the states that are currently Republican are going to stay Republican. All of them except Nevada went Republican in the 2016 election. Republicans do much better in midterms, so it should definitely stay Republican. Then, when we get to states that we're going to need to flip, first one is Montana. If we look at the Montana 2012 elections, it was actually very close, about 4% difference, but that was because the Republican vote was split between 2 candidates. If it weren't for Dan Cox, Republicans would have won the state of Montana. It split the Republican vote, and Republicans lost. That should not be an issue. So right away, we can say that Montana is going to go Republican. The next state that I think we can make confident projections about is Indiana. Vice President Mike Pence is from Indiana, very popular there, and they have another Republican senator. How they had a 2012 election for a Democrat is absolutely baffling. It should go to Republicans, not even close. It has been a Republican stronghold for decades. One of the few states Bush Sr. was actually able to win a re-election in 92. Okay, the next state that we should look at is probably Wisconsin. Trump won Wisconsin by about 5%. And they do have another Republican senator, but they did go Democrat in the 2012 elections, and that's the only reason why they have a Democrat right now. So if we turn that Republican, we have a 55 Republican majority. Now, the next state that I'm going to look at is Michigan. Now, Kid Rock, the famous rapper and music artist from Detroit,
This is what we think of made in China.
has considered running. I think he is going to run because everybody loves Kid Rock in Michigan. He's going to, if he runs, absolutely annihilate anyone who would come in second place. He is a celebrity in the state of Michigan. Plus, Michigan did go for Trump in the 2016 election. So Michigan should definitely go for Trump. Ohio, Trump also won by a vast margin in the 2016 elections. Ohio does have another Republican senator, if you look at it. So I think Ohio will definitely go Republican because Trump is very popular there. and Republicans are very popular there. Both in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Ohio, there are all Republican governors as well. The next state is Missouri. The next two states are Missouri and Pennsylvania. And the reason why I think they're both going to go red is for the same reason. In the 2016 elections for the Senate, Republicans won both Missouri and Pennsylvania, and they both came out in much larger margins for Trump than expected. And we have new senators, Republican senators there from both. Trump won by about 2% in Pennsylvania, 5% in Missouri. So Republicans should not have a problem winning those states. If you look at Florida, Florida has a Republican senator and a Democrat senator, and the most recent elected senator was Bill Nelson, a Democrat. I think that because Florida went for Trump in the 2016 election, in a midterm election, Republicans are going to do much better, and we should not have a problem holding that state, especially if we get a good candidate. All right, then the next state is North Dakota. Now, North Dakota is unique because in the 2012 Senate elections, the candidate who won the Democrat candidate who won the Senate seat got 50% of the vote. Not 51, not 52, 50 exactly. If a Republican runs against them this time, it should go Republican, no problem. We have a 61-seat majority with that right there. That's filibuster proof. We could get through literally anything we want to in the Senate. But this is not it. I think there are two more states that are going to be toss-ups. West Virginia and Virginia. West Virginia is very Republican. They do have a Democrat governor, and they do have a Democrat senator from 2012, but he's a very conservative Democrat, caucuses with Republicans almost as much as he caucuses with Democrats. He's almost like a Jim Webb. It shouldn't be a problem it should be a close election. They also have another Republican senator, and West Virginia did go for Trump in the 2016 elections. But they do have Democrats there. People vote for Democrats even though their attitudes are Republicans. A lot of old school conservative Democrats go there who will say things that they believe and sound Republican even though they vote Democrat. It's an interesting state. And that is very similar for Virginia. Virginia has been a Republican stronghold as recently as 2004 when Bush won the state. And Tim Kaine, he's not that popular. he was he's a senator from there, but I don't think that he has too much of a chance of winning. Virginia has a history of being a conservative state. Jim Webb's from that state, conservative Democrats. It's a toss-up. So that is my electoral map prediction for 2016. I think that Republicans are for sure going to get a 61 vote majority. Democrats are going to get 37 at least, and then West Virginia and Virginia, I think, are going to be toss-ups. Oh, and last thing, of course, this is based on the way things are going right now. The American Health Care Act, I'm not a fan of it. If it flops and it becomes an absolute horrible bill and it passes, this could obviously change. This is recorded in early 2017, so this is not binding to what will absolutely happen, But if Trump's reforms are popular as they have been up to this point, this is how I think it's going to look. This is Patriot 1776. Thank you for watching.